My goal is to just offend as many people as possible. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Nichelle here, and I have another client shoot. I am functioning off of no sleep, which is fun.
I am slowly going crazy.
And today I'm going to be talking about culture. Something that I've noticed is that business people tend to use social media without understanding the culture. And culture matters. I will explain why, but I really have to leave right now, so. Also, Can I just point out the fact that it's a Christmas tree? It's October. Halloween hasn't even happened yet, and my mom's already setting up for Christmas, so there's that. Culture shapes everything. Culture is how people live. And so if you're a business, essentially what you're doing is you're creating a culture. You're creating some sort of community to help you back your product, your service, whatever it is. I talked about in another video, I'm gonna link it over, I forget where it pops up. I'm gonna link it somewhere. I talked about why business people need to look at social media as if they're creating a community and not just some sort of marketing tactic to help them get more money and more clients. Yes, that is a goal, but if you're starting out like that right off the bat, people can tell. You wanna look at social media and you want to understand the culture first before you even dive into it.
Let's just jump into it.
Something that I've just seen is that a whole bunch of people tend to think they know how a social media platform works without actually using it yet. For the longest time, people have had misconceptions about TikTok. It's a platform for kids, like I don't really understand the need to do this, and I was always adamant about using TikTok. I have seen people in their, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s use the platform. Facebook, people were just like, oh, it's just for college kids. It's not for like actual adults. Guess who's the main demographic on Facebook now? People in their late 30s, 40s, all the way up to, 60s and 70s. Culture, in my opinion, it's where the young people like to gather. Oh my God, I can't believe I said young people.
Okay, boomer.
Truly though, culture and understanding the culture of social media platforms, it starts with the youth and then it spreads into people in the higher demographics. So when you're approaching a social media platform, the best way to grow and the best way to have an understanding of the platform is to see what the kids are doing.
I'm with it. I'm hip.
See what the kids are doing and see how you can apply some of their tactics to your own business. I'm a little early. You want to know what group of people are probably the best example of people who understand culture and how it works, especially online? The Kardashians and the Jenners. Friggin' the other week or whatever, Kylie Jenner posted a video of her going into her kid's room and saying rise and shine. I'll show you guys her room. Rise and shine. And that took the internet by storm. Someone made a song out of it. After that song completely blew up, Kylie Jenner made merch based on those 3 words. That merch sold out. Kylie and Kris Jenner just completely understand how the internet works. They go with what is trending at the moment and they just run with it.
So it's important for all of you to pay attention to what's changing.
The biggest thing I feel like businesses are missing is understanding that culture. You can't just barge into a social media platform and expect people to follow you.
Well, hi there, I'm a cowboy.
If you understand the culture, how the culture functions, count how many times I say culture in this video. But if you understand how the environment that you're placing yourself in functions, you will succeed in any platform. But the only way you can understand it is if you first immerse yourself in it and learn as much about it as possible. When you go visit a new country, right, you could theoretically just go there as a tourist. You could, not look up anything about the culture, and that's an experience in and of itself. If you really want to understand what it's like being in a certain country, being in a certain area, you're going to research where the locals go. You're probably going to, learn a few phrases of the local language. You're going to try to avoid the touristy areas if you really want to understand how the country, how the people in that area function. And it's the same thing with social media platforms and with doing stuff online. just got home and I'm about to hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is crazy. The past month has been crazy, so I'm trying to document. I'm like screen recording and I'm just gonna keep refreshing. I don't know how long this is gonna take for one more person to follow me. Apparently I did hit 10K and then someone unfollowed me, so I went back down to 99. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. Also, got my 85 degrees. Document the experience, document journey, you know what I mean? Let's continue to talk about culture. If you're traveling or whatever, if you really want to understand the country, you go and God, there's a K. Okay, let's just So that was fun. I took a nap, changed. For instance, the culture on Instagram is pretty different than the culture on TikTok, than the culture on Twitter. So on TikTok, a lot of the videos that go viral are very unpolished, completely random. A lot of it is unedited versus Instagram. The stigma behind Instagram is everything needs to be perfect, everything needs to be clean. My thoughts on perfectionism will be said in another video or something. Those two cultures are completely different from each other. The culture of YouTube is completely different. That like all of these social media platforms have their own environment, and so it's really important as business owner and even just as an individual, it's really important for you to understand the different environments that you're going to be putting your videos, your content on. As a business or even as a person, you have the ability to shape and change the culture of social media and the culture and environment of the world as we know it. If you're not paying attention to what's already there, how are you going to shape it into something different if you don't even know what's there to begin with? And this is another video that I am going to talk about, which kind of dives into organization and creating systems and understanding the rules first. You have to understand the rules of the game first before you break them. Because if you don't even understand what the rules are, if you don't even know what you're doing, you're gonna look like some random kid that's just like running around the field not doing anything as funny, but you're not doing anything to benefit the rest of the team, to benefit the players of the game. Do you know what I mean? Hope that's a good analogy. Yeah, today has just been one crazy day. And for me, it's kind of just getting started because yeah, I still need to stay up and work. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, leave a comment in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.